Yo, what's up, guys? Yo. I'm trying to understand why my camera looks so stretched out on the live. Looks like shit. Decided to come back for a bit. Last time I'd gotten into it with the wife, so I was parked outside. What the fuck? Sir Yedis is here. What's up, bro? Damn. Yeah, it looks okay, man. It doesn't look that good, though. All right. Let me know how the audio sounds.
Yeah, I'll say that when y'all go and put on all this makeup,
it's not for y'all.
I feel like it's partially for us and it's partially for other women. But to say it's just for yourself, I feel like y'all telling some
How's it sound?
lies.
It's not even crazy shit. It's just like most days, girls feel like they don't be feeling like themselves, like they top tier self. So dressing up and doing your makeup, that's for you. It's not for a man. It's not for your friends. It's not for other girls.
Sounds
it's for
good.
you to make you feel.
Let me ask you a real question. Let me see if you're going to keep it real with a boss.
Okay.
Do you ever wake up in the morning knowing you're going to stay at home all day and put on makeup that
Yes,
day?
I do.
Man, get the fuck
Quiet.
Yes, I do.
Slow.
That's like me about to go get in my bed at night, right, to go to sleep. That's like me putting on a condom, like, I ain't gonna use this. It's just
How about now?
This is why it's tough for men to have conversations with women sometimes. When we start getting to the bottom of it and we start asking questions where we want genuine answers, sometimes the answers seem so disingenuous. Like you're not wearing makeup because it makes you feel better. You're wearing makeup because you want male attention and validation, and the male attention and validation in turn makes you feel better. Let's just be honest. I actually believe that she's done her makeup without leaving the house before, but that's only because to get male validation,
Is that better?
women don't have to leave the house. All you gotta do is take a couple pictures in your bathroom and put them up on Instagram. He should have asked when you're walking around the house on a normal day, do you also wear heels?
All right.
Because women will say that they dress up for themselves and not for the attention of men. But when I'm in Minnesota and it's -2 degrees and I see women waiting in line for the club and they're shivering, I have a hard time believing they're doing it for peak comfort. People have to understand that this stuff is like an accelerated evolution, and we're kind of in an experiment because we don't really know what social media is. Instagram kind of really started getting popular in 2011.
Alright, guys, this is Men Are Going Extinct, and apparently that's a good thing. So let's take a look. I've never seen this video before. Let me grab a Red Bull. Alright. Alright, let's do it.
Girl, I am so done with men. Don't even worry about it. Men are actually slowly going extinct. Wait, what? Scientists have discovered that the male chromosome, we would only make girl babies. Yes, we as a society have progressed past the need for men. We as a society have progressed past the need for men.
This is all the shit they're gonna do when we're gone. They're gonna take out the fires. They're gonna rescue kids from burning buildings. They're gonna drill. They're gonna drill for oil. They're gonna do all this shit. Yeah. Women are gonna be climbing on steel beams too. Thousands of feet in the air. I thought this video was going to be different, to be honest with you. Mr. Kitty has blown up on TikTok, and that makes you sad? Why? I haven't heard any of his other songs. I gotta check them out. Let's see what we can find here. Why men need to stop simping. I'm done watching TikToks, bro. What's this?
Thinking.
I don't want to watch this either. You guys have any recommendations? I'm gonna look for something. Let's see what we got here.
It's complicated.
Dude, Sneeko is everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Everywhere I look. Yeah, but women won't even clean the toilets. And all their fights will be super passive aggressive. They'll get nothing done. Let's see what's on the feed. Come on, give me something here. Hold on, I think there was something. Oh yeah, have you guys seen these, hold on. I don't want to watch an hour video. Let's watch this.
She showed up 2 hours late.
Okay.
We told another girl 7 times, hey, stop interrupting. I was addressing that girl. Stop interrupting. And then Asian doll says, you're mean. And I said, excuse me, I had told her 7 times prior to stop doing that. That's why I said that.
That wasn't your tone, though. That wasn't your energy.
The tone is irrelevant because I was speaking to this girl, not necessarily to her. Then she interjects and says, well, you're mean, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is what happened, etc. Mind you, we had given her a drink, showed her a lot of love. She showed up late, plugged her stuff,
but you said you didn't know Asian doll.
Let me finish.
And now you knew Asian doll.
I knew her.
He invited her. He recruited her for the show. So I didn't know who she was. So on the strength of him, we brought her on the platform.
Okay.
So that's what happened, right? So she interjects to try to protect her. I tell her what happened. She says, you a mean ass nigga. That's when I stopped the show and said, yo, what's your problem, etc. And then we got into the thing. But she disrespected me blatantly on the platform. That's when I told her to leave because she tried to address the situation she knew nothing about.
Up and left.
Next day, she goes and says, I was protecting a black woman. No, she was not. She just looked stupid and she had to protect herself and fill that narrative of, let me say this because I know I'm going to get a lot of backing on that. And then what happened was Shade Room took that and made it look like I was attacking her when in reality I was talking to the other girl. And on top of that, Asian doll apologized too. And they apologized because Shade Room did not have it right. And then on top of that, they pulled up tweets of Asian doll actually saying way worse things about black women than I did, saying African bitches are ugly, they're dark, no one wants a dark skinned bitch.
I still got receipts.
Here's the difference. We make fun of everyone, we have fun with it, it's satire. She does it on Twitter openly, disrespectful. She's a musician, she ain't no comedian.
But I feel like we're going.
Why won't you just admit that she was wrong? You can say that both people are wrong, but she refuses to admit that the girl who was on before for being late, being disrespectful, targeting a specific demographic of people, she refuses to admit that she was wrong. And it's, in my opinion, my theory is that it's solely the fact that she's a woman, because women defend each other. Women are a hive mind.
To one specific area of this conversation and debate.
But look,
just one story. Okay,
no,
so
you have this conversation.
we can still have it. We're open. We're talking about
line by
it.
line what happened with Asian doll.
Okay, so
Women defend each other but hate each other at the same time. I don't get it.
Tweet to try to say I'm protecting the black woman when she wasn't. She just kept showing that she was dumb, and that's
I respect
what
that. I respect the Asian doll. You're absolutely right. You already explained it. Though. You already explained it. I already got the full conclusion about the Asian doll. But you're trying to drag the other shit that I got receipts on still. You're still. You're annoying as fuck. You're annoying as fuck.
Show me I'm annoying.
Oh, you high?
Are you high? You both walk out this fucking.
Oh, you high? Yeah. You high? Please, you stop like this. I'm just trying to tread light. This is a conversation between me, you, and him. I'm just trying to tread light. This is like your bitch. I don't know if she's sucking your dick or some shit. She's lit right now.
Okay.
I just don't understand how they defend each other when they hate each other and they know that they're wrong. Like, guys can like each other but still admit when they're wrong. Like, I don't get, like, it's even with the girls that don't necessarily hate men. They feel like, women just feel like they need to congregate together, that they need to, like, prop each other up, like, even when they're wrong. Like, it's just, this is a fact about females that guys just have to learn and accept, because I don't see it ever changing, to be honest with you.
We could have had an educational conversation.
Just chill. She walking away. Let's go. Get out.
It's not gonna happen.
You did this first. Bitch, you're lame as fuck. Bye. Adios. The fuck? Adios. Buenas noches, baby. Like, what the fuck? And you really
And that's a fact.
Why she keep talking? Like, get the fuck out. Why would you come?
Listen.
I say let them fight it out, but they have a lot of expensive equipment. They have a lot of expensive equipment there in the studio. Women prop each other up, only play the hater game on each other, yeah. They feel like they need to team up on guys for whatever reason. I don't understand.
All I wanted to listen, calm down when I'm gonna tell you this. Look, you're gonna calm down when I tell you this. Alright?
It's ratchet behavior, man. I want to see the video of the intruder going in. Andrew Tate is on this one. But there's more than one intruder video, though, too. This is Fresh and Fit. Intruder breaks in the studio.
That's what you consider a high-valued woman?
A high-valued woman is a woman who was ride or die. That's what the whole thing's about since the dawn of time. A high-valued woman is this. Me and you are walking down the street together. Some guy tries to take your handbag, I smash him in the face. I catch a murder charge because I punch like that, right? And this is a true story.
And she stays with you.
And she's in the jail cell. She's there seeing me every weekend for 7 years. She ain't touching another dude. Let me tell you something. Most of what you girls are talking about, I'm horny, I'll go fuck this guy, blah, blah, this shit. Why am I going to catch a murder charge for a chick who's going to go fuck another guy while I'm in a jail cell to protect her life? I ain't doing that. If I'm with a chick, it's for real. And maybe I'm just old now, right? I ain't playing games with chicks unless I truly believe there's a chance we're going to be forever, for real. And when for real means, I might catch a charge. I'm that guy. I might do it. If you can't look at your woman and know with certainty she will wait for you as long as it takes.
No girl in the state would wait not even a few months. I'd say a few months in jail. I'd say like maybe, I'd say even the most loyal Western woman in the States, 6 months. 6 months, I'd probably say absolute max she would go with being loyal to the relationship. After 6 months, she's gonna fuck around, 100%.
What the fuck you buying dinner for? This is the truth. So you're talking about fucking this dude and we're equal and I'll run here and fuck this guy. That's the last thing in a million years I'm gonna entertain. In a million years.
You'll still cheat on her, though.
It doesn't. Listen,
You gotta think about what you say with an open mind.
It's not cheating. It's genuinely not. And you know what? If I had a woman who was truly for me, I wouldn't even be chasing other girls. I'm not even saying I would do it. You guys are thinking I'm out here saying if I have a girl, I'm gonna cheat her every week. I'm not saying that. My point is this: if I did, it would be in no way comparable to a.
Dark Side says some truly will wait, but they're still gonna have at least one. That's what I'm saying. She'll still wait, maybe, not a lot. Most won't even wait, but she's still gonna cheat on you, and that's even the most loyal Western woman. The absolute max she's gonna wait until she cheats on you is probably like 6 months. After 6 months, she's gonna start fucking other dudes. Now, will she wait the full 7 years for you? Maybe, but no Western woman's gonna stay loyal if you're in jail for 7 years. No fucking way.
Female having
No
sex
way.
with another man. In no way comparable. It wouldn't be on the same page. It would be a completely separate event. It wouldn't even be comparable. They're different things.
I got a question for the ladies right now. Okay? So, guys, so let's pretend, right? Let's go into a dream world, okay? All right? Dream world, okay? I take you on a first date, right? And let's say that, I'm not exactly your type, but good enough for a first date, right? So you show up on a first date, I got a helicopter there, I give you some flowers, we go and do a tour of Miami, go fly over the city and everything else like that. Then I say, hey, I got reservations for Nusret, right? For some of you guys that don't know, that Salt Bay's restaurant, right? $1,000 steaks and all that bullshit. We go over there, we get some steak, then I take you shopping, you spend $10,000, etc. And this is the first date, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? And I've done all this stuff for you. But how'd you how'd you feel?
Great.
You feel good, okay. But real talk, would you fuck me that night?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. If you're doing all that stuff for me,
That depends how the date goes and the guy, For sure.
Well, I know. No, you know what?
It depends on how
You don't have to. You don't have to, but
Like temperament.
I know the point Myron's making.
Yeah,
I know
because
I don't think that's true.
this is fantastic.
I've had guys that have taken me to expensive restaurants that I didn't vibe with and I did not fuck, and I've had guys that have taken me to cheap restaurants that I did vibe with that I didn't
Okay, the
fuck.
point of the matter is, you know what? Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, thanks
so,
for
why did you not fuck those guys that took you to those nice places and spent all that money on you?
Because they were weird and awkward and just like I didn't like my emotional connection with them was not enough for me.
Okay, translation for the woman east. She did not respect them.
Right.
Because the guy went ahead and gave his resources for free for no goddamn reason. So
He
he doesn't
he
know.
had no sauce.
Exactly. So, ladies, so if I take you on a crazy date like that, spend all those money,
And you
spend all
have
that money,
sauce,
all that other stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, but the thing is that 9 out of 10 times, a guy that does the most on a first date like that you barely know, you're not gonna respect him. You're not gonna you're not gonna want to fuck him. You're not gonna be aroused by him, etc.
Unless he has sauce.
Okay, well.
Yeah, but if he had sauce, he'd take you somewhere cheap. He
Exactly,
wouldn't need a helicopter.
You wouldn't need to do all that extra shit. So the point is this, ladies. You guys can say on paper, oh, I want a guy to bring me flowers, all this other shit. No, it doesn't work. Because nice guys finish last for a reason. They finish last because women don't respect them. Women only fuck guys that they respect first. So that's what it's got to be. So with that said, if I part ways with my resources, time, and attention for free, right, by taking you on these exclusive first dates and you don't even fucking know me, you're not going to take me seriously. That's exactly how men feel about women that give sex away easily. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to give you guys an example. You go on a first date with a guy, he shows you all this extra shit. You're like, this is fun, but I'm not gonna fuck this guy. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make him take me out on 3 or 4 or 5 dates. So I can continue to get free things. And see, I see some of the girls here laughing because you've all been on dates with men that you had zero intention of fucking, but you went out with them on multiple dates.
It's true.
Correct? That's exactly how men feel.
Happens
about
all the
women
time.
That give sex away very quickly like that. And I hate to say it like that, but I had to give you guys a comparison because you guys think it's apples.
First date, somewhere casual, split the bill. Either that, what I like to do if I'm gonna go on a first date, I go like hiking, I go fucking swimming. You know, sometimes go to the museum, have them buy their ticket in advance. I buy mine. Sometimes I even buy my ticket. You know, I go somewhere. Like I said, I like to hike. I like to walk around. I like nature, so I do something like that because that's free, and you can still talk to them, get to know them, have a good time.
It's apples and apples. No. It's apples and oranges.
What's up, bro?
Guys who give sex away.
You're not late.
Okay.
But men don't.
Two different parallels.
We're different.
Oh my goodness.
We're different. We're different in every regard. I don't know how else to explain this. We're different in every regard.
Why are we not equal?
Why are we not equal? I'll tell you why we're not equal. Biologically, we're not equal. You can have children. I can fight. Right? We're different. Do you agree that we're biologically different, or do you think you're as strong as men?
No, of course not.
Okay, well there you go then. So there we go. So we already have a
So
biological
like you're the
difference.
protector and I'm like the person.
No, we have a biological difference, and if you have a certain biology, wouldn't you agree that your biology lends to your mentality?
Right.
Okay, so we have a different biology and a different mentality. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not equal. Done. Next.
I have a
Next
quick
question.
I have a quick
Next
question.
question.
Next question. For the men, what do you guys consider?
And that's really how easy it is to debunk that. I mean, you don't have to debate them till you're blue in the face. The point is they're never going to admit that you're right and they're wrong. Even when you prove that they're wrong, they're never going to admit it. They're going to argue with you because that's what women do. They argue with you until you're blue in the fucking face because they run completely off emotion and they have no logic. They don't use logic in arguments. So you're not going to win. You're not going to... Someone who uses logic and someone who uses emotion argue, it's already a nonsensical debate. It's not going to work. So don't even bother debating them.
Consider a high valued man? Is it looks, is it money, or is it both?
Something's going on.
I mean, what's your opinion on that? I'm just curious on what you guys as a man thinks a high value man is.
Everyone's on alert.
You can go first.
You know what I truly think a high value man is? A high value man is doing something which nearly... Okay, it's a few things, right? So there's the obvious evolutionary triggers. The easiest way to be a high value man is a man who's capable of violence. We look at it from a biological trigger. It doesn't matter if he's got muscles or he's big or he's tall, whatever. Women understand from a biological perspective they like a man who can fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if your man had money, a Ferrari, everything, but if you knew for a fact if any dude stepped to him he'd get sparked, you wouldn't want him, right? So that's the first thing. Yeah, you need a man who can fight. But
that's 100% true. 100% true. You know, a woman will stop her boyfriend or stop her husband from getting an altercation. She's like, no, calm down. She'll break it up, right? But if you didn't have that reaction, and she might get mad at you for doing that too, by the way, but if you didn't get angry like that, she would be frustrated at you all the same. The reality is that when she breaks it up, even though she gets pissed at you in the moment, maybe for getting in a fight or getting worked up, she gets respect for you. And that respect for you gives her more traction for you as well. So,
really, truly, to answer your question,
even though they say that that's not true, it's 100% true.
I think that the true value of the true marker of a high value man is a man who can say no to pussy. And I mean this on a genuine level. Here's the problem. Here's the problem you girls don't understand. All the lower level dudes, you say, I don't want a high value man who cheats, da da da. If you got a lower value guy,
He'll cheat up with anybody.
he'll fuck anything.
Period.
He has no choice. If you get a high value guy, at least he has the option to say no to something. Wait.
Who's this nigga?
Is he saying my name? Is he saying my name?
What the fuck?
I don't give
This is where we're gonna really see the fucking gender roles, like, in full effect. We're gonna see the gender roles in full effect.
a fuck. We're doing a fucking podcast, my friend. Get out of here.
Chris,
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
How did he get in here?
I don't know. Fucking weirdo.
Wait, he's trying to fight you? He's trying to fight you?
I don't know. You ain't trying to fight me. He's trying to say hello to me. He doesn't want to fight me.
I think he said he's trying to fight you.
No, it's not a fight. I'm just wondering what the fuck does he want?
I thought he just said he's trying to fight. Oh shit, guys.
Going
I just said I'm a world fucking 4-time winner. It's a world championship.
guys, Dogecoin.
Dogecoin to the I put $500 in Dogecoin. It's at 8.
Dude, they're so annoying. They're so fucking annoying. They're all laughing and fucking smiling while they're being protected. And they're safe. The second that violence starts to get a little too close to them, that fucking smile is gonna go down. I'm telling you right now. They laugh and giggle from afar while they watch other people fight their battles for them and protect them. They're so annoying.
$8,000 right now, guys. There were probably more.
Period.
If you're a woman and you see a guy fighting, step aside, mind your fucking business. Don't be giggling and laughing and fucking like egging them on. Keep your goddamn mouth shut and stay out of it.
Somebody
I
just
bought
was
.01.
You look sexy in the camera.
I bought .01.
Yo, who is that?
Follow me on Instagram, YITSITAXO.
Follow me on Champagne Pocky, like Drake, but with Pocky the Justice.
You don't want the smoke. I didn't take my jacket off. I took my jacket off on a motherfucker.
Yo,
What the fuck?
He's like, oh, I follow Tate. Tate's so
how
rich
the
and
fuck did he get in
sexy.
here?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
how did he get in here for a minute?
Yo, who let him in?
Who was that? Literally.
Who let him in, bro?
Wait, how did he find? How did he find us?
Wait, what is scary?
Yeah.
What happened just now? What's
Some
the
scary shit.
My God, bro, they're so irritating. Their voices are so annoying. They're all talking at the same time, talking over each other and shit. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. God, they're so fucking annoying. You're so annoying. Your voices suck. God, that's a problem. Like, these girls have not been told to shut the fuck up, like, ever in their entire lives. Like, shut up. Your voice is awful.
Yo, I'm gonna take my watch off in case I have to change my
Go
mind.
on live.
Fucking
The
bitch.
craziest shit happens, yo.
What happened just
So
now?
this guy, his fan, right? Found
How did he get
the
in this
room.
He was like,
came
hey, I'm trying to
upstairs.
suck your dad's crazy.
How did he find the room?
How did he get in here? How did he get upstairs?
Who told him? Somebody told him. Somebody told him.
Guys, real quick, I don't know.
Who was their phone?
Guys, you know what?
There's a
You wanna see
comment.
the picture? Hold on.
Look at the comment.
Guys, if you want to see what just happened just now,
Somebody
What happened to the No, somebody told him.
No cap, I don't know if
I'm so confused. Stalker.
It's fine. It's fine. Listen. I live ready, right? You can catch me on the street. I live ready. That's the man I am. I live ready. We'll talk for about.
Bro, what the fuck, man? Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, They're so annoying, these girls, bro. This is not the first time someone's broken in either. So irritating. I remember I saw one video, they fucking run up, they run all the way out to the fucking porch. Excuse me. Let's watch this one. This one looks cool.
You're saying that women are more important to society?
I mean, I think so.
On what makes you say that? Just because they give birth?
Dude, look at her. Hold on. Let's go back. Look at her fucking face. Look how stupid she looks. Something about her fucking eyes. I don't know. It just looks like there's nothing going on up there. This just looks fucking brain dead. Botox out of her fucking mind.
What makes you say that? Just because they give birth?
No. I mean, like, even, like, thinking back, like, whenever, like, you know, women, like, weren't allowed to work, and then they were all, like stuck in the house. They were, like, cooking, cleaning, like, taking care of the kids, making sure, like, everything was in check. Like, even stuff like that. I don't know. Like...
But would it be fair to say that men create, like, the social fabric of, like, you know, creating with inventions and innovating and creating the infrastructure that you enjoy today, the modern convenience?
That desk you're leaning on, a man built that shit. The chair you're sitting on, a man built that shit. The fucking skyscraper you're in, a man built that shit. The clothing you're wearing, a guy probably designed and made that shit. Your fucking makeup. Even a guy probably designed the fucking makeup that's on your fucking face. Your breast implants, your ass implants, male plastic surgeons. The clubs you go to, the social media you enjoy, the phones you use.
I mean, men are over 90+% of the inventors. Women don't really invent or innovate anything, if I'm going to be honest, from a historical sense.
See, he's being honest, and he's being nice about the way he says it, but when women hear a truth like that, in their brain, it's like, well, that makes me feel bad. That doesn't make me feel good. So obviously, he's trying to insult me. When he's just speaking the truth. See, guys understand that he's speaking the truth because he's trying to help them understand. But women hear things like this and they think, oh, well, that makes me feel bad. Therefore, he's a bad guy and he's trying to manipulate me or make me feel bad.
I mean, like...
See, they laugh and they giggle. They roll their eyes.
That's the truth. That's not even agree or disagree. That's the truth. Men are the
It's not an insult.
Inventors in the world, and they've created all the modern conveniences that you enjoy. To include tampons, by the way.
Yep. And contraception, and abortions. Those are male creations.
Okay, but
the chair you're sitting in right now
was built by a man.
Man or woman?
Okay, we're not gonna do this. Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this because it literally takes their entire belief system that they've never really had to think out, or it's not well thought out at all, and fucking flips it. And they know they're wrong. But it doesn't feel good to acknowledge that they actually need men.
I got something to say though.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like also in society, women were forced to stay at home and they were forced to take care of the crib. They wasn't able to leave the house and go work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, powerful men, how they got to that power, they had a woman standing behind him, helping him, giving him ideas, like, yeah.
No. Listen, women have been alive just as long as men. If women are these badasses and these strong fucking individuals, why didn't they ever put their fucking foot down and take control and invent something? They never did. And they haven't throughout history.
That's great.
Men have been kept down too. Men have been kept down by slavery, by poverty, by a tyrannical government. But men stand up. If women are equal and they have that power and they have that knowledge, why haven't they stood up? Why haven't they said no?
Really, I mean, most successful guys are successful, and then the woman is a byproduct of that.
Please.
Like if you look at any guy that's self-made, it wasn't because a woman made him a millionaire. It's 'cause
Oh my god. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is this? Do you guys remember Momo? Momo, that horrific fucking face. I found her.
It wasn't because a woman made him a millionaire. It's because he became a millionaire.
Oh my God.
And he attracted that woman a lot of the times.
Dude, her face was photoshopped for sure.
Build, they move in.
Get a point?
Yeah, if we go back in time, many years, who built all of the things we have? Like, mostly men. So men are probably more useful.
I mean, the thing is this. So it depends. So like, if you're talking about propagating a society, women are required. But if you're talking about survival, men are required.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would also argue men produce life because men hold sperm, and within sperm is life. Women are obviously needed to produce life, but I would say, honestly, I would say the man is the egg or the seed. Oh yeah, the man's the seed, and the woman's more like an oven, like an incubator.
My thing is, men can survive without women, but we cannot.
Men produce life.
Without women.
Men produce life.
Continue to procreate, but men can 100% survive without women, but it doesn't work the other way around. Women can't survive without men.
That's what I'm saying too.
We have life grow in our balls.
That's why you said we're both important.
Yeah.
It's just interesting how quickly you guys, she said something like that was quite frankly erroneous, and then all of you guys agreed with her saying, oh yeah, women power, and the reality is,
dude, she is freaking me the fuck out. She's scaring me, bro. Look at that fucking face. Can I zoom in? She's scaring me.
Women don't really produce or create anything.
Dude, you wake up and you look next to your fucking, like, you're laying down in bed, and then you roll over and you look back like, oh shit.
They just consume. And this isn't me just talking shit. Women, women are 80% of the consumer base, and they control 3/4 of the day. That is a fact.
I think both are important. Because the family is the most important thing in life.
The most important thing in life. Look at her fucking lips. Look at her fucking face.
You know?
Looks like her face was like stung by a fucking wasp nest.
Everybody need a family. And we need both.
Of course, those are life.
And build a family. So for me, both are very important.
No, of course. You know? But I'm just saying.
About who is more important because this.
She's the prettiest one here.
Yes, an ego. So I think the most important thing is we are humans. We are the same. The first thing. So we need both. In the war. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just saying because
it's not about who is more important.
They were so quick to say like women, blah blah blah. And my argument is just necessary. That. And then going back, because you were saying women were stuck in the house or whatever. Well, women now are more liberal, liberalized than ever. They've been empowered. They can enter the workforce. But most women, if they're with a man that they love, admire, and respect, would prefer to stay home and be with the children versus working. I mean,
that's a pretty good fucking deal, man. Like they all get like offended and bothered when they say that. When you even say this, right? Like, I prefer a woman to be at home. She doesn't have to, but that's what I prefer as a man. And you literally just say that. Like, you leave it open-ended. Like, the choice, you just say that. And you're not telling, when you say that statement, you're not telling them anything. You're just saying, this is what I prefer, personally. And they get offended by that. It's a pretty good fucking deal. Like, hey, if I marry a woman, I want her to be a housewife, and I want her to be at home taking care of the kids, and I'm going to take care of her. And I'm going to take care of the kids. I'm going to take care of the home. I'm going to provide for her financially, but I want her to take care of the home and the kids, and have a meal ready when I come home, and she'll be taken care of. Like, any woman should be like, oh, that's a really nice thing. That's a pretty good fucking deal. It really is. And you would think that her friends and her family would be like, hey, you should take that deal. You should take that deal. What the fuck you want to work for? He's going to take care of you and take care of your family, and you're going to get going trips. Like, that sounds like a pretty good fucking deal, but they get offended by that. It's crazy.
Feminism has lied to women and told them to chase a career and make money, but if given the chance of a family over working, most women will take a family and raise their children over working. And they've shown this. What was that?
Everything is together.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
A team,
It's just, I just find it interesting how like so many girls are quick.
They pretend like it's a team. It's not a fucking team. Even when they say it's a team, it's still when it comes down to it, when the rubber hits the road and things are tough, that responsibility is on the man. when time gets tough, these women are fucking quiet.
Quick to say, oh yeah,
It's
like,
never 50-50. It's never a fucking team.
I wasn't agreeing as women are better than everybody.
Yeah, it's not
that's
about
not what I was
competition.
saying. No, because that's not true. Nobody's better than
Everybody's
everybody. A man need a woman.
Everybody's
No, there are better. Certain men are better than others. Certain women are better than others. We're created unequal, uneven. And men are more valuable. Men are more valuable. Men can do more. Men are stronger, faster, smarter, can produce more life.
We all agree we need each other.
Exactly. Like both. I feel like both is very
both.
I mean, we would need each other for different reasons.
Exactly.
You know, men offer far more utility.
Yes.
Women provide offspring.
That's what I'm not here.
We wasn't saying, oh
What
yeah,
the
women
fuck?
are the best people in the world.
Crazy.
No.
Well, she kind of did say that.
Yeah,
The way she
But
said,
it's fine.
I ain't gonna lie, it did sound like that, but I agree to something she said, not
And women
as
also invent. There's so
I
many
got a
women
question.
scientists. What about Madame Curie?
Fantastic. That's one.
Okay, name two more. Name two more.
Okay, I'm a little drunk now.
Okay, that explains.
That's a good excuse.
We need to cut her off for a drink. Yeah, that's the excuse. Because I know we didn't give you that much unless you drank before you came here. But yeah, no, overwhelmingly, like 90+% of the inventors are men. It's not women. So overwhelmingly, men are the ones that create and define the infrastructure of modern
Because
society.
I guarantee you, none of y'all want to build construction or even work on the man.
I mean, hold on. Wait, we got proof right now.
Yeah, exactly. How many women plumbers are there? How many women ditch diggers are there? Not many.
Panel. She's involved in something
Female janitors.
that has to do with building. And what's she doing? She running around modeling. She doesn't want to do nothing with her. And I found this a lot of times when women get like degrees in engineering or math or something to do with STEM, they say, fuck that shit, I don't want to do this. And they want to go into something that's a little bit more social, something that tends to be a little bit more female-centric. Like, women aren't interested in things the same level men are. You know?
That's fine. I mean, I don't blame y'all.
Yeah.
Shit. If I look good too, I'll just model.
True.
All right. When the going gets tough, women call for backup. 100% from a guy. Yeah, but the funny thing is their friend shows up and stabs them in the back. 100%. They all secretly hate each other or are in competition with one another. Ice Cold says they will never understand why that men only need women to procreate, and they will never accept it because it's called demeaning. Well, the truth is demeaning. Because the truth a lot of times, the truth hurts. The truth hurts, but a lot of men, not all men, know, just inherently, like, the truth hurts, but I got to address it. It needs to be addressed, because a lot of times, it may be the truth, but it can be fixed, and you can work around the truth. And a lot of the time, truth is, like, false, things you're ignoring, they need to be addressed. And men understand, like, we need to face the truth or we're fucked. It's like when Jordan Peterson uses the example of the dragon. You know, you keep ignoring the dragon gets bigger, it gets stronger. And the more you ignore it and don't acknowledge it and push it off, the bigger and stronger it gets. The problem increases in size. Men are generally more generous given how we're willing to date down in terms of status, while women only date up, even if no men of high status will commit to them. Men are more generous because a lot of men, not all men, I would say most men, we have a mutual understanding. We can relate to other men. Like if we see another man struggling, like we've been there and we want to help that person. Women see another woman struggling or another guy struggling and they kind of like, oh, fuck it, he's on his own. If you women barely want to do anything in a relationship, why don't you stay home while the man busts his ass at work? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a pretty good fucking deal. I mean, you don't have to do shit. You stay home. You know, you take care of the house, take care of the kids. You spend the money that the guy makes, get a few things here and there. It's a pretty good fucking deal, man. Women generally prefer safe, air-conditioned jobs. Yep. When I've asked women about this, they said they're disgusted by sweat, despite the fact that, listen, I don't get angry at the fact that women don't want to do those jobs, but they gotta, like, to ignore the problem and to not address it, and then to claim they're victims or that they're being held down by men because there's more men in higher paying jobs because they're more dangerous or they're more labor intensive. Like, that's on you. Don't play the fucking victim. That is your choice. You made it knowingly. What happens when the power grid goes out, sewage backs up, water main breaks? It's not going to be a woman. Yeah, you know what will happen? They're going to ask for, when that happens, or when it does happen, because it does happen a lot, they'll call for a man's help. And then after that man helped, they're still ungrateful. They're still ungrateful. Frog and boil and water effect is why they have been doing and continue to do, gents. It's also because guys have raised these women wrong, have raised them as princesses, catered to their every desire, every need, haven't checked them, haven't told them when to shut up, haven't told them when they're speaking nonsense, when it's time to talk, when it's time not to talk, how to treat guys, how to behave. My father's one that tried to put that I don't need no man for anything mentality in my head. As I grew up, realized that I didn't need a man. Yeah, that's stupid. A lot of these guys are from this previous generation, like my dad's generation. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're the reason why we're living with this now. They're the reason, we have to deal with these types of women. Ice Cold, being angry at what women are is only going to make you bitter as a man. We have to face reality, adapt, and continue to build a world that doesn't value. The only thing we can really do is, because you can talk to these women, debate them till you're blue in the face. It's not going to change their fucking mind. They're indoctrinated. Women will go wherever the majority of the men go. So especially the men that they like. So if the majority of men, especially the higher value men, start to change their belief system and change the way they act and the way they behave in their circle, and then other men tend to follow. Once that happens, women will fall in line. They will fall in line. 100%. All you guys have to do is focus on your own life and acknowledge these truths and not cater to their every need and not put up with all the bullshit. And once you do, eventually they will notice it and be like, oh shit, like my attitude is going to get me ghosted, neglected by the men that I want, and they will eventually fall in line. I'm going to keep fucking ranting. But I think anger is, I get angry sometimes. I get frustrated by the way things are, and I think that that's the appropriate response. But too much anger is bad, obviously. All right, let me see. I think I might change over to StreamYard. I don't know. We'll see. You guys have any videos you want to watch? Any video recommendations? It could be anything. Anything. Anything funny, scary. It could be game related. It could be red pill related. It does not matter. But I want to stay within like the 5 to 10 minute mark. I don't want anything over 10 minutes. Give me something. Give me something. I'm going to look around and see what I can find. Yeah, I watched him yesterday. Cheek saying it? Yeah, I watched him yesterday. Let's see. Actually, I might work on a video. I might work on a video. I might hop back on later on if you guys are going to be around. See if I can get somebody else on the stream with me. It'd be fun. Yeah, I know. A lot of the same recommended YouTube videos. It's kind of boring shit. I wish that they would recommend more like stuff that I don't watch every day, like I know that YouTube, like, and it does make sense. But they always, I wish they showed me like different content, like stuff I don't always watch, like new stuff. It's very rare that I like actually seek out a video now. It's I always just fucking scroll on here and I see like, does that look interesting? Does that look interesting? Maybe one more video. Let me see what we can find. If I can't find anything, I'm just gonna hop off. You ever watch Awaken with, I think so. Let me look him up. Oh, wait. Have I seen him? This looks interesting. No, I've never seen this guy. Awaken with JP, Hollywood in 1950s versus now. Let's check it out.
Received reports and substantial evidence that you're involved in communist activities. For the record, are you a communist? Yes, I am. You're blacklisted. Get him out of here. Are you a communist? No, I am
You're back.
not. You're blacklisted. You'll never work in this industry again. Do you support the president of this country? Yes, I do. Great. Do you support the president of this country? Which one? Biden. Yes, I do. And Trump? Absolutely not. Excellent. Do you think it's appropriate to show sexually explicit movie scenes to children? No, sir. It would be completely inappropriate to do so. Exactly. Do you think it's appropriate to sexualize children in TV shows and films? Yeah, it would be inappropriate not to. Phenomenal.
Bro, that's become more and more common. That shit's starting to. I drove past a church today, and I might be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But on the sorry, they had a poster on the side of the church, and it said like Black Lives Matter, all this other stuff. But it also said "Love is Love" on the side of the church. Isn't that fucking that pedo shit? Tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't "Love is Love" that pedo shit? See, I want to know. Is "Love is Love" the the pedo movement? It is? That's bullshit, bro. No fucking way. Okay.
Now, as a part of the Hollywood artistic community, how do you view the importance of creativity and original thought? I think that's what's most important because everything we do is based on that, and that's what people want to see. How do you view the importance of creativity and original thought in our industry? I think, quite frankly, it interferes with what's most important in our pictures, diversity, because that's what people want to see most, and whatever. She-Hulk and Batgirl are great movies. Have you or have you not ever read the work of Karl Marx? No, sir. Just like I'm supposed to, I have never read a word of that.
Dude, sorry. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Dude, that makes me angry, bro.
That way. Have you or have you not ever read the work of Karl Marx? Of course, I've memorized every word of it like I'm supposed to.
Dude, it's insane how much things have changed. We came from just like completely like in like I guess in the 50s I wasn't around, but I hear stories and I've seen videos where it's just like the word communist was like a huge accusation against somebody. Like that an insane accusation. Like people were brought to fucking court. Like they were ostracized. They were shamed. There was fights over this shit. Like a lot of like undercover fucking communists. It was like a big thing. Now it's just like, yeah, I'm a communist. I was going to school in Mass at university at UMass, and they had communist booths up at our school, and students just walking up talking to these guys. I'm like, it's crazy how like out in the open it is now. Like I feel like you should be able to talk about it, but it's just like open acceptance now. It's absolutely crazy.
Do you have any?
We've done a 180.
To the Chinese Communist Party? Of course not. I'm aware of the national security risk that ties to communist activity carries, and understand it has no place in Hollywood. Do you have any ties to the Chinese Communist Party? Yeah.
That's crazy. No one's loyal to this country anymore. No one's loyal to the beliefs of this country.
I understand that being loyal
it's a
to
fucking
their
shame.
funding and sympathetic to their messaging is important to the success of our major studios and my paycheck. We have 7 new roles that you would be an excellent fit for. Do you think Hollywood should hire and not hire actors based on their race? Yes. Should Hollywood hire and not hire actors on the basis of their race? Yes. Hey, before you go anywhere, I've got a serious matter to discuss with you. I've got upcoming live comedy shows in Buffalo, Philadelphia, San Antonio, Topeka, Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, and Salt Lake City. Tickets are available now on my website, awakenwithjp.com. Come out and have some laughs with me. Hey, out here on my ranch, just headed to the goat barn, and I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Primal Life Organics, and their LED light teeth whitening system. Nothing helps me care for the goats more than having whiter teeth in a healthy way.
All right, that was it. It's crazy, man. Culture, country is in like a complete 180. Things have changed. It's insane. Yeah, unwork yourself, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it's crazy when they're trying to fill all these diversity qualifications, like these diversity quotas and shit like that, trying to get like a black person there, an Asian person there. It's like that's racist. That's fucked up. That's not right. That is literal racism. That's racism. What do you call it? Disguised as inclusivity. It's literally racism disguised as something else. That's cool. I'll subscribe. That's good content. Good videos. Yeah, I can't say that name though in here. I'm not even gonna risk it. Evil churches, they're wolves in sheep clothing, 100%. We gotta stop being so docile. We gotta stop being so nonchalant and passive. Like, with this love is love shit, like, I can't say much on here, man, but talking isn't enough. Debating is not enough. There's certain things where it's like, that's a fucking line. And that's a no. Like, there's no debating it. There's no talking about it. Like, it's just a fucking no. Absolutely fucking not. And you got to put the fear of God into some of these people. Drag nun in church? Let me look it up. What the fuck is this? Let's watch Matt Walsh. This is Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is the man. I like this guy a lot. He's blown up. He's really smart. All right, Matt Walsh. Drag prayer time for children.
Millennial reports this. It says a Lutheran pastor in Chicago offered drag prayer time for children. Aaron Musser, who was ordained this summer, donned a blonde wig, white dress, and makeup to share in worship with the children in his parish. This is St. Luke's Lutheran Church of Logan Square. And they publicized the event on Facebook. They're very proud of it. Let's take a look at some of this. Go ahead and play.
So with many other exhortations, John proclaimed the good news to the people. The gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, O Christ.
You may be seated, and I'd like to invite any children or people who would like to see a picture book that I will be showing on the iPad here. Anyone who'd like a closer view of that, to come up and sit. Come up and sit somewhere on the ground here. I have an awesome story to share with you today. I'm really excited to share it with you. I have a question first though. Have any of you ever seen a drag queen? No? No? Is this everybody's first time they're ever seeing a drag queen? Well, hello. I am also a boy most of the time when I'm here, but today
What kind of church is this? What kind of church is this? What religion allows this and advocates for this? The second I think you deviate from your religion and the religious texts, you deviate from that, especially like for something like this. Like, it's just a no. You don't believe in it. If you don't follow the rules of the religion, what are you fucking doing? Playing dress up? Playing make pretend? Is this just theater? Why do kids need to see this?
Yes, beautiful.
So, the story that I want to share with you today is called Joy.
Okay. No surprise there. Female pastors at the church. So you got two female pastors and a guy in drag, and that's what's going on at that Lutheran church.
It's a Lutheran church. Lutheran church. Okay.
Hey, what is there to criticize? It's just a grown man playing out his sexual fantasies at church in front of a bunch of kids. That's what this is, by the way. I mean, the drag, and all this kind of stuff. These are men who, like, this is their sexual fetish, is wearing women's clothes. And if that's your thing that you do in the privacy of your own home, it's really weird, but you can do that in the privacy of your own home. Nobody's gonna know. I'm quite.
Yeah, we used to, me and my dad, when we lived in like a seaport in the New England area, a little bit outside of Boston, and we were staying at this apartment for a little while, and literally, like, we had a new neighbor right across the hall from us, and it was a single dad with a daughter, and during the day, he was a truck driver, or he did something, and he did construction or some shit. But at nighttime, he would dress up as a drag queen, and he would like see all these weird fucking people and shit. It's really fucked up. He had a daughter, and she would always be playing in the hall with their toys and shit. It's messed up.
Quite happy not knowing. Like, I have no interest. I'm not going into anyone's home performing checks to see if they're wearing women's clothes or not. I'm not doing that. So you want to be in your home doing that, you can. No one can stop you. But you want to play that out in public, it's a different story, and you want to involve children in your sexual fantasy, well, now that's really a different story. Because that's pedophilic, that's child sexual abuse. You should go to prison for it, obviously. This would be a perfect time. I mean, if there was anyone in that church who was not a degenerate freak lunatic, which of course there isn't, because they wouldn't be in that church if they were. But if there was just one normal person there, this would be a great time to hearken back to the Gospels and Jesus Christ overturning the tables in the temple. Because as much as we're told, and for decades now, we've got this false impression of Jesus as this peacenik, hippie kind of guy who's just hanging around all the time. And, non-aggressive, telling everyone, hey, chill out, man. Kind of like presenting Jesus as if he's like the Big Lebowski or something.
You're right. The church has become really corrupt. You're right. Church use the rainbow as a thing instead of God's promise to not flood the earth. No, the message is gone.
much as that is the impression we're given, that's actually not the Jesus that is portrayed in the gospel. And that Jesus was very passionate about, of course, especially about protecting children, protecting the vulnerable, about the truth. Jesus is truth and the life. But on top of that, also aggressive at times. Hostile towards sin, hostile towards evil, and aggressive, and even violent on at least one occasion. Because the turning over of the tables in the temple was a violent act. In fact, we're told in one of the stories that he fashions a whip. And it's interesting that it says he fashions it, not even like he grabbed one, but he actually took a little bit of time. So there's premeditation here of like making this weapon and using it against people, causing physical pain to them. Well, we can assume to be whipped. So this would have been a great time for a little bit of a turning over the tables in the temple approach. But unfortunately, all the people there are complicit and are also groomers of children. So that's why that didn't happen. Well, I hope you enjoyed that clip.
Yeah, the parents are fucked up. There's some stupid ass parents. Yeah, Jesus does have clear guidelines. And you got people now in the church who are saying, oh, no, they're lenient. I lost battery in my camera. Hey guys, I'm gonna cut off here for now.
For the Matt Wall.
All right. Work on some videos for today. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll be on later on tonight. We'll see.